This is crazy. So I'm like looking outside because the grass is out there and shit now. Like, I mean, it's dead grass, but whatever, there's grass. And I saw, like, oh, it's gone now. I saw this face in the grass. Oh, now I can't even find it if I tried. Okay, this is weird. This face appeared, which, like, it's kind of weird because I think that piece of garbage was blocking the eye. Okay, this is an analogy for the reading because this never happens. So what I'm getting is I feel like somebody is like one eye in you, which is like, people do that. It's like, I don't know if they're hiding. Maybe they're hiding behind something and they're just peeping out at you. I have a giant dragon eye right here that I painted. And I'm just starting to look at it right now. I don't know. I'm getting this like one eye situation here. Taurus. Holy fucking Taurus energy lately. I don't understand it. All right. There's Neptune. 5th house. Okay. Somebody could be like fucking with you. Could be appearing in your dreams, trying to talk to you, but at the same time, they're like giving you one eye. I do not like that kind of energy. That seems very childish. 5th house of pleasure would be kind of, that's children, that's childish behavior. It's like somebody's giving you childish behavior right now. As if you're appearing in their dreams. Or somebody could be appearing in your dreams and you think like, okay, well, they're appearing in my dreams. Maybe they're coming because they want to be my friend or something. Maybe they're coming in my dreams because they like me. No. Hi, honey. Hi. Hi, buddy. See, he's looking at me with one eye. Like, I swear, someone's looking at you with one eye. I don't like it. Taurus is kind of like an eye, too. I don't like it. I don't like the one eye. I don't like that. That's creepy. I can hear Yellow Wolf right now. When the well runs dry, there'll be another. Just know you've been a good friend. Don't forget me. This is a story I hope. Don't forget. You know what I love about Yellow Wolf? What up, everybody? Is how angry he gets. He gets so aggressive with things, and it's like breathtaking because so many people hide their emotions, or when they release aggression, they, it's automatic, like, whoa, like, you're crazy, you're angry. And it's like, you can't see aggression as being a state of release that sometimes doesn't have anything to do with you. Sometimes it's just a situation you need to let loose, and then people take it personally, like, oh, you need to calm down. You need to put the dragon back in its cage. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, so I can't release something without you offending you, or you being like saying something about me all of a sudden because I release. Because I do that. I release. I get aggressive when I'm dealing with aggressive energy. Like, I'm not just going to be like, okay, so I got beat up last night. I'm going to be like, yo, I got fucking punched in the face. Like, I'm going to be angry about it. Like, I'm going to show emotion. Okay? People back up and get scared of you. It's because they've never fucking seen emotion before. They don't understand that it comes through you, right? People say you're acting. You know why? Actors, the good ones that are actually on the stage, you know why they can act? Because they are aggressive. Because they do go for things. Okay, actors aren't little pusses that fucking hide behind the scene. They're out on the stage, taking advantage of what they've got, being aggressive, if that's what you want to say, because they're going for something that they want. So I think, You're getting one-eyed by somebody that can't stand who you are. They think you're an illusion. They think that you're making things up or you're just being a certain way, and it's pissing me off. I don't like that. That's why I said I don't like this one eye looking at you. Like, what's this one eye? Fucking look. Like, take a good, hard ass look at my fucking face. Who's side eyeing me? Looking, oh, you're gonna hide behind your friends now? You're gonna hide behind that post right there, bitch? I can see you. Oh my God, this is aggressive. Because that's what that is. It's passive aggressive. People act like being passive isn't aggressive when they're fucking talking shit under their breath. At least I got the fucking guts to show it and not hide behind it, pretend I'm something that I'm not, release something because it's inside of me that obviously somebody fucking put there, and maybe I don't want it inside of me anymore. Don't be scared to release. I don't give a fuck people call you aggressive. Fucking let them call you aggressive. Honestly, you know why? It's because they can't understand, because they're locked inside of themselves, and they're going to stay locked inside of themselves because they don't even accept themselves. So if they don't accept themselves, they're not going to think that other people are going to accept them. So why are they going to be standing up for themselves, making a lot of noise if they think that people hate them, or if they're trying to be systematically controlled to be liked by people because they play a certain role a really good way? Like, are you the actor because you're expressing yourself, or are they the actor because they're hiding, acting like there's something and acting like that's the way the world is? What, a bunch of actors? No, it isn't actually. Some people are really truthful. Okay, some people fucking say it and walk it and talk it. They're not full of shit. But when you're dealing with people who are full of shit, they only believe that people can be full of shit. They don't know that anybody's actually authentic. They think they're copying somebody who's copying somebody who's copying somebody. Well, where did the original G come from? I mean, honestly, like, somebody had to make it up. So what? Nobody can take credit for it because everybody's fucking copying one another? Okay. Now that that's been channeled out of me, we have the World and the Two of Coins in reverse. It's like somebody's not going to balance this out anymore with the Six of Cups in reverse. Like, fuck this past bullshit. Somebody from the past fucking around with you in the 5th house. And it's not like, oh, at least they're thinking about me. Oh, at least they're talking about me. No. This person is passively aggressively attacking you. And when you say something because you can feel something, they go, whoa. I didn't even say anything. I can fucking hear you. But then they're going to call you crazy. Oh, here it goes again. Okay, so they're going to passively aggressively attack you telepathically. And then when you say something, they're going to call you crazy when they know they're dealing with a telepathic source. Because they're telepathic too, but yet they're not going to say they are. But if they're not, how can they be communicating with you if they're not actually telepathic? But are they not telling their friends about it because they don't want to actually wear who they are? They want to dress to impress the ones around them. Then that's a fake fucking person. You're dealing with a fake fucking person. No wonder it's 5th house. They think life is just it's all about pleasure to them. It's all about lies to them. It's deceiving. There's children involved. Maybe this person, still doesn't understand who the fuck they are from like childhood, something like that. But something is over. Like, this can't just keep repeating. And maybe it's somebody's illusion of you. 2 of Swords in reverse. That's 2 2s in reverse. And the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody wanted to do something to you. This Queen of Coins and the Ace of Coins and the 10 of Cups and Death. Oh, 4 of Coins. There's so much money is involved with this reading. And then there's the Magician. Somebody did money magic. Did you just see that card move when I put it down? Somebody did money magic on you. Okay. And I think you're, just for fun, just to see what happens if they do this to you. And I think this Taurus energy might be the high priest that did the magic, because there is the Magician. Where did I put the Magician? Right here. The Magician is right here. There's a Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh. Look at somebody is pretty happy about this. What up, everybody? You can donate. It's a PayPal account, or there's e-transfer. That's all in the about section. As Danny said, I forgot Danny. Danny. You know, I have the best moderator in the world. Thank you, Danny. You are the best. I'll do some questions today, too, because I'm feeling generous today. Okay. 3 of coins, 4 of coins, hiding under this magician. But they're both, the 3 and 4 of coins is in reverse. So that's why I think whatever this money magic is, I can't fully say for sure that it worked. Like with the 2 of coins in reverse, it could have been something like you've been going back and forth with something and you have to make your decision. And maybe because you haven't been able to make a decision, like we have the 1, the 2, the 3, and the 4, and the 5 of coins. What? That's a lot of pentacles. And then with the 10 of cups, 6 of cups. I don't know, man. This isn't looking good for somebody. I don't want these anymore. I want these. Oh my God. I just dropped so many cards on the ground. And the only one that stood up is Marlo. Oh, what's this? Trapped in a box. With the boat. Homemade with love. Third-party interference with panic. Ooh, okay. So if you have done like a cord cutting ritual or something like that recently, it helped remove this magic. Oh, that's not even that bad. Okay, so, oh my God, look at, we got drama queen sitting up here. That's like my number 1 card, a bully drama queen. Mother Nature's wrath with the sun and a dead end. What's behind there? And the alert. Okay, so somebody has been caught. They're at a dead end right now. I just heard they're at a crossroads. So wherever they are, there's a dead end in front of them and they have to go left or right. They cannot continue down this road. Mother Nature is pissed about this fucking third party messing with you. There's death here for a reason. And I'm not going to say like that death's just going to come in and like kill somebody, but what death usually does, it will come in and transform something. So whoever has the power now is not going to have the power for very long. I just cut the deck and there's the High Priestess in reverse and the Chariot. Okay, this High Priestess in reverse is getting bumped. You have officially taken this moment away from her. So somebody was just about to reap the benefits of stealing something from you. Like they were close. They bought the bottle of champagne and they were just about to pop it. And it's almost like the analogy would be, because it's involving money that somebody would steal from you, right? The analogy would be is that they're waiting for the money transfer. Okay, that's funny that somebody's talking about donating. It's like they're waiting for the money transfer, and they're it's kind of like Office Space, you know, that movie that they fuck the computers and they take 1 cent out of everything and it goes into they're waiting for that. It's like Office Space. I don't know if they recently watched it. Old as fuck, but anyways, and they got that idea that they were going to be able to push a button and everything that was incoming to you was going to just get, like, I guess derailed would be the best word, right? Derailed away from you and put into their account. Like, I almost feel like they have like a trip booked. They have they oh wow. Wow. I think somebody really wanted this money and like they had a lot they had a lot put on this bet that they were going to get this money. I mean, they made a trip. They booked a trip. And they just thought that they were going to ride the cosmic car right into the future with all your money. Like, what? And instead, I think they're going to die. You know what I heard last night? I heard Die Antwood. I think it's a band. Maybe a country band. I feel like I know, but I heard Die Antwood. Die Antwood. And the way that I just heard it again. I don't know if somebody likes that band. I think it's a band. I'm pretty sure. Either somebody likes that band or there's an ant that's gonna die. Someone's gonna die. That is an ant. Maybe they're not your ant, but they are an ant. Die Ant Wood. Ant Wood? I don't know if somebody's last name is Wood. I don't know. I mean, I don't know that word. I'm not familiar with that term, so I don't know what it means. Oh my God. Sherlock. You know, I wanted to watch Sherlock yesterday. I should have put it on. Okay, so there's been some type of investigation, and the thing is that Sherlock got called, and if Sherlock got called, then that means it's something weird. Okay, something weird happened. And the real police wasn't, the real police was busy that day because they had to call Sherlock because the actual police, they couldn't figure this out. I don't know exactly what the hell this woman has done or this feminine energy has done, but it has caused a rift. Like, you know, like there's this, I don't know, man, this fucking video going around about the world, like splitting in half or something like that. Or the ocean cracking in half or something like that. And I'm like looking at Mother Nature and I'm thinking like, that's just the beginning. That's just the beginning of what the fuck people did to fuck everything up. There's temperance. Oh no. Judgment just popped out. This is somebody's judgment. Like, you see how she's emerging from the flower and she's becoming a butterfly? That's transition. Okay, and that's what judgment does. It's a transition. You either go left or you go right. You know what I mean? Because you're giving up your status. You're letting the universe take over. And you know, it's like, it's always the hand coming out of the coffin, right? Somebody trying to rebirth themselves, somebody trying to reach judgment, reach their liberation. Am I guilty? Am I innocent? Am I going to get out of this? I'm surrendering to you. I'm giving myself to you. That's what, look at this. High Priestess stayed in reverse on the bottom of the deck. Like, this High Priestess is getting, like, or this could be you, or it could be both. Like, you gave up. You were like, you know, this is what happened. This is what I did. This is what that person did. If somebody can't fucking solve the case, I really don't know what to do. And the thing is I think Mother Nature solved the fucking case with Sherlock. Okay, with Benedict Cumberland and Morgan Freeman. Is that what his name is? No, Martin Freeman. Okay, they figured the fucking case out. I'm not talking about Sherlock Holmes with that other guy, the long name, the something junior, whatever his name is. I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the Benedict Cumberland one, the English one. Okay, that's the one that's the one I'm thinking of anyways. Okay, I mean, obviously it doesn't really matter because I think I haven't watched the other one, so I tried to watch it and I was like, I can't watch this. It was like the worst movie I'd ever watched in my life. I had to turn it off immediately. So I I haven't even gotten like 5 minutes into that other one, but I'm guessing he gets called Benedict Cumberbatch. Cumberbatch? I thought it was Cumberbum. Cumber Cinnamon Bun. I think I called him one time Benedict Cinnamon Bun. And then I was like, Comberson? I don't know what his goddamn name is. Yeah, that one. Oh man, The Abominable Bride is my favorite episode. Benedict Cucumber. Exactly. I mean, everybody just makes up their own last name because I feel like Benedict isn't the hard thing. It's the Cumberbatch. I thought it was Cumberbum. Someone just made a really weird noise in my kitchen and I'm not going out to go check it. But anyways, that's the one. We're getting off topic here, people. Okay, but listen. Something is over, okay, with this Taurus's energy, okay, or this fifth house of pleasures energy, drama queen, there it is, okay, on continuing forward being a bully and torturing somebody just for the sake of torturing them. Because you know those situations that you get put in where suddenly somebody makes a decision on you regarding them and how they feel about it. And if they don't want to see you anymore, then you get fired. If they don't want to see you anymore, then I guess you're not coming over to the family dinners, right? It's like, I feel like somebody made a decision on you in this fifth house, and it was more pleasurable than anything. You know, it was really something that made, you know, like one thing about my stepmother never wanting me to live in the house, especially as an adult, like, because I had a lot of health problems and I needed my parents. And the one reason why my stepmother said that I wasn't allowed to live there was because she wanted to have sex with my father whenever she wanted. If she wanted to walk around the house naked, that's what she wanted to do. She wanted to fuck my father with the doors open. That's what she wanted to do. So I went homeless. I had to move around from place to place, to pither to fucking post, trying to find somewhere to live in the midst of finding out I had scoliosis, Crohn's disease, and a nerve disorder, all in the same year. And I had a mental breakdown and all my family turned against me. Oh yeah, I found out about the pedophile. I found out about basically everything. And my whole family just like slam the doors on my ass. And then I asked my fucking father to move in, and I lasted there for 2 weeks. And she had kicked me out. She had a nervous breakdown. She started fake crying. She started acting like everything was about her, that this was her house and she wanted her house back. And I had nowhere to go. And she knew that. She put me in bankruptcy because she knew that it would take away all my rights. It's like she wanted me. Her brother was a massive drug like intravenous user. He died of a dirty needle. So she, I think, assumed that my sister and I were going to become dirty, nasty drug addicts that eventually just died, but we never did. We actually kind of like, you know, rose out of the ground as opposed to become what she wanted us to become, which was addicts. I think when you abandon your children and when you act like, you know, the world just got given back to you and now you have zero responsibilities. When you put something here, you actively became a parent to be a parent. You cannot just decide one day that you're just not going to be a parent. I mean, it doesn't work that way. You put something here, you have to take care of it until it's dead, whether you like it or not. I mean, you made your own bed, you have to sleep in it, right? I don't understand why parents believe, or caregivers, support, whatever it is, you know, believe that they can just walk away, that they can just, you know, wipe their hands and walk away when their family or when their children are drowning because they want their life back. They want their house back. They want their comforts back, when the whole reason why you're suffering is because they put you here. Okay. They decided to have a child. They decided that your life was worth them putting here. So the fact that they suddenly, it's like Indian giving, you know, that saying, somebody gives you something and then they take it away from you. Like my landlords just did that. They said that they were going to do all this shit to the apartment, and they, you know, did maybe 3/4 of it, and then they pulled out. They said, no, if you want this done, if you want that done, you can buy it. If you want that done, you can buy it. And I'm like, I just waited a month. You said you were going to do something. If you just weren't going to do it, then why did you say it? Right? But it's Indian giving. And like, I've been accused of doing that. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I don't give and then take back. But I know my parents do. I know that my family has, but I certainly don't fucking do that. Right? So whatever it is that they're trying to put onto you, because that's the illusions. I think that's the Neptune, right? They might even be having dreams about it now, about how nasty they are, about, you know, somebody did something to you because it gave them pleasure. So, and that's why the bully card was here, right? They did something to you because it made them feel good, to hurt you, to belittle you, to play the high priest, which could just be the authority figure that tells you what to do, makes you bend over. Do you know so many children are sexually abused by high priests because those high priests say, do you want to serve God? Then serve me. That's serving God. So you know what those little boys do? They get on their hands and knees. You know what those children do to serve God? So they want to put something back in your fucking hands because they did something to you? Let's just say the universe doesn't roll that way. Okay? And they know what these high priests did while they were in service for their fifth house of pleasure. And I mean, it makes a lot of sense now that it's going this way because of the money. I mean, it was all about money, 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 money. Why go get a part-time job when you can be an altar boy? Right? Why go out and serve other people? You can be right here serving God, right? Oh, am I a witchcraft weirdo, Dirty Harry? Aw, witchcraft weirdo here. Here we go. I'm going to call my witchcraft people. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Poof! Where's all my witchcraft people? Oh, no, that's not actually what happens here. So go fucking fuck off and jump off a bridge in shallow water. Okay? And that'd be something my father say. Oh, your witchcraft. Did you bring all your friends? Are you getting a little advice from your friends right now? Like, I mean, it's so unbelievably condescending that when I get into the presence of a skeptic, that's a nasty skeptic, you know, one of those skeptics that's like Bible thumping, you know, that wants to say that they follow a certain, like my aunt, you know, she wanted to say that she was connected to the universe and Gaia and all these crystals. She walked around with a crystal in her hand all the time. And then she wouldn't accept that I was a tarot reader. Would not accept I was a tarot reader. But you can accept that you're getting messages from God, but I can't receive messages. She actually, I was doing a channel message with her and I could see her pushing my energy away. And I thought, like, are you even my family? Like, who pushes their family's energy away from them? Like I embrace people's energy and you're pushing me away because you don't want to be an aunt. Maybe my aunt's going to die. She's a fucking cunt anyway. She's totally sold out. She's a fucking bitch, believes in God and all this reincarnation and shit, and literally shut me down. And I thought going to her, she lived in Mount Shasta. She had all these spiritual friends and gurus, and then looked at me like I was an asshole. And I thought to myself, I had been channeling dead people at that point because she lives in, you know, California. She's a fucking snob. Obviously, she doesn't want to come to fucking, you know, Canada, right, and slum it with the losers up here. So I went down there to her beautiful land and all her beautiful friends, and she was a fucking fraud. She was a joke. She's a fucking PR rep for a fucking guru. So she acts like that's what she is, right? You got to be careful with PRs. I mean, they will act like they know you. They'll act like they're on your side. They'll act like they're doing something for you. But be careful because they have absolutely no idea possibly who you are or what you represent. They could get you in the wrong community with the wrong people doing the wrong things because they're a fucking fake scam. Okay, so be careful because I mean, if it's in my own family, the scam, like I can see the scam in front of me, but yet my family is dumb, deaf, dumb, blind idiots that just drink and fornicate and fucking lie to one another. That I'm just like, I couldn't be a part of you if you were the last people on earth. I'm not like you. I don't lie. I don't lie. I never will. I never do. You never catch me in a lie. And it's, it's really funny because somebody just tried to get in my life that's like one of the biggest lying pieces of shit I've ever come in contact with. And he lied with the first thing he said to me. I was like, oh my God, you lied on your opening sentence? Like, I'm a human lie detector. I have spirit on my hand. You can't lie to a channeler. You can't. I mean, try your best and do your best worst that you think that you can do to a psychic, but I can guarantee you lie to a psychic, it ain't gonna follow through for you very well. And I think that that's the problem with a lot of collective, with finding genuine people, even just to hang out with, let alone fuck, but just to find genuine people, is because they all lie. You're dealing with liars and they can't even come to terms with the fact that, they lie to you about going to the store. They'll lie about how long they worked. They'll lie about what their landlord, like they just find things to lie about. It's just constant lying that collective will get drawn to the liars that are sitting in Neptune energy, just completely illusioned by their own fucking lies that could be induced by the trauma that they sustained, right? And their dreams, I mean, oh my God, people are probably getting attacked by their dreams right now. And that's the thing, is like, there's a lot of alcoholics out there and they'll never dream because they'll just pass out at night. So the things that they do, they'll never be in mission. They'll never even get towards you. So honestly, whoever is fucking around with you with this Neptune energy bullshit, okay? Actually, I don't think they're even getting towards you. I think they're trying to, but I don't actually think that they can get near you. Okay, I think that's why this whole energy came up, is because they're knocking, but collective isn't answering the door anymore because you have a peephole. So you don't want to answer the door because you know who's there, right? So obviously there has been a shift in somebody who, obviously these karmics are used to just walking right in, maybe walking right into your head, walking right into your body, walking right into your house, walking right into your office. Like somebody's just very much used to just walking right in on somebody. Okay. And when you change your locks and when you set your boundaries and put your shields up and these people come to just walk right in, well, they're going to walk into a locked door. Do you know how much that hurts? Have you ever walked into a locked door? Like, hello, nose. Okay. For one, forehead. Hello. Okay. Like it sucks. Okay. Or you just punch yourself in the face. It's awful. Okay. So whatever these people are experiencing, it ain't going to be good. I hope everyone's having a fabulous day. Melissa, what's happening, Sarah? She wants her clients. Hey, Steven, you get him. You get it with Matthew 6:6. I think Eduardo has been here before. He doesn't say anything after that. Usually he'll there's another one. Oh, Christian. He does his Bible things too. What up, Axel? Good luck, givers. Hey, I think you've been here before. Cam Neeson. Next. Joanna. Oh yeah, I said we were gonna do readings. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that now. I'm gonna heat up my coffee. And Danny, you're up first. If you have a question, put your question up, and one question per person. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Thank you for the likes, everybody. Warm up your coffees, have your smokes, and get your questions ready. All right, simple, easy questions, people. What up, Ryu? The yes and no card is together on the bottom. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to separate them because I want to. Okay. All right. Should Danny contact Thomas? Should Danny contact Thomas for an apartment? All right. So we're getting let go, possibly with Thomas. Okay. But let me see. Rothamer. Oh, okay. So they seem to like the Rothhammer. That's a tongue twister. Okay, so let's just ask one more time. All right. Okay, tell me about Thomas. Okay, now I'm getting contradictory messages. I think you should contact both of them. I think the whole let go thing might have been like, let go, give it to the universe. Like, when I was looking for an apartment, honestly, Danny, I had to go to each apartment and see for myself, like talk to each landlord, inquire about everything. Unless maybe, can you not go and see them? I would inquire with both of them because I don't think there seems to be a problem with either one of them. If there is, it'll be like something that you noticed. I don't think there's any problems with the actual people. Yes, okay. So I just said should she contact Thomas, and I'm getting yes again. Okay, so what about Rothhammer? Should she contact Rothhammer? Oh, I don't know. Now they don't like Rothhammer. Now they're saying no. So that's why I'm like, maybe there might be an unlikely tie with the Roth. Maybe there's more of a tie with Thomas. But in my mind, I don't really leave that shit up to spirit. I go anyways. Like, I trust my intuition on that. So whatever you're saying, I would look at both of them, Danny. I would talk to both those motherfuckers. All right, so nobody has questions, eh? Oh, yeah, you can ask one, Sarah. Go ahead. Okay, so Steven, you want to know if people are talking behind your back? Well, I mean, they probably are, but it doesn't mean it's bad things. All right, there are people talking behind Steven's back. There doesn't seem to be any boundaries. I feel like people are trying to learn about you. People are trying to learn about you. So if they are talking about you, it's educating people. go the time is right. Like, I feel like they're saying maybe all right things about you if they are talking about you. All right. Because, I mean, people do have a natural curiosity to talk about people. It's like you said, in what type of derogatory state are they talking? Like, are they saying nice things? Are they saying bad things? This is how I feel like somebody's talking about you. Um, so then people learn about you. People are talking about you so that others can learn about you. Get more information. I got that twice. So I feel like people are getting information. Like, do you have social media out there? Because if so, they're talking about that for sure. I can feel that. Yeah, see, step back. No need to worry. Okay, yeah. Like, I feel like whatever it is, again, I'm going to say, I'm pretty sure it's a good thing. Like, try not to think about it as being controlling or try to control what people say. Like, there's no need to worry. Put your feet up. Kick back, relax. Beautiful possibilities. I mean, if they are talking about you, like I said, they are saying really good things. Okay. There ain't no need to worry, Stephen. Okay, what did you say, Sarah? Does my siblings need assistance for school? Honestly, okay. So this is what Spirit's saying. So this is for information right now, like exactly what is happening right now. Okay. Spirit is kind of saying to me that you can officially cut the cord, okay, and love yourself and put whatever you feel like you needed to help with your siblings, put into you. And you're going to get amazing possibilities with that. Okay, I do not think your siblings need any help. I think you need help. And look at, as I said that, I pulled the red flag card. I think you need help. And not saying like, I don't know, maybe if you have a panic disorder or something like that. I just heard. I don't know if you panic or something like that, or maybe maybe put some, I don't know if you talk to somebody about, like, I don't know if you get a tight chest or something, if you have problem breathing, or like if you get a lot of anxiety. Okay, there you go. That maybe you need to look into that. I think you need to put some stuff into that, because you know what, when COVID hit, I got really germy. Like I'm already a little OCD, ADHD, kind of compulsive, a lot of anxiety already. So when I could control the dirt thing, I went overboard. Like, I generally do not use public bathrooms. I think they're absolutely disgusting. I just pull over on the side of the road and piss beside my car. Yes, I do that. I don't even care. I'll do it in public too. I don't even give a shit. But I've learned to like really get a handle on it. And it's been hard, but sometimes like my compulsive disorder wants to go above and beyond, but I pull it back because I know how unrealistic it is. And I'm like, do I really fucking care? Like, do you smoke weed? If you don't, you might want to like look into that a little bit before you go out in public, like just so then you can just stop giving a fuck. Okay. Like this one time I was at Canada's Wonderland with my sister. We were young. We used to go every year. And literally put her finger, like, you know how you stand in line forever? She put her finger on somebody's gum that they had put there and it was dried, and she licked her finger. And she was not a child. Her boyfriend was there. She was probably 16, 17, no, maybe in her 20s. I don't know how old she was. I have no concept of time anymore. But I fucking looked at her. Her boyfriend looked at her. Her boyfriend and I looked at each other, and I was like, what the fuck did you just do? And she's like, I don't know. And like the fear in her all of a sudden that she had just basically licked somebody's gum. And I was like, I don't know if I really want to drive home with you tonight in that mouth. Anyways, maybe you need to work on that, girlfriend. All right, all in good fun. It nearly destroyed my life, so that's why I don't really mind talking about it. But I'm slowly, I'm not about to go licking any door handles or anything like that. But I'm definitely like, okay, you got to get over this because like there's germs everywhere. Like if you got a black light and you looked in your house alone, you would probably throw up. Okay, of how many germs are like just on your desk alone, even if you just cleaned it. Okay, so there might be something else bigger there that you are putting aside because you can control the germs, but you couldn't control something else. Might want to do some self love there, Sarah. And you might find some look at my snake's dancing for you. You might find some very good answers in that heart. All right, buddy? No problem. Phoenix, should I trust my tattoo artist? Oh my God, I totally want to know. All right, can Phoenix trust her tattoo artist? No. Get more information. I had a feeling you needed to answer that question. I don't like it. Nope. There. Oh, look at that on the bottom of the deck. Red flag. See, there's a reason why people ask questions because you already know the truth or you wouldn't have asked that. So thank God you didn't go. Don't go. I gave myself an infection tattooing myself the other day. And honestly, the reason why it wasn't from the gun or anything, I should have covered it up after I did it and I didn't. And then I got it wet and I got this like little tiny infection under the skin, which I'll just patch up with my tattoo gun later. But I mean, it's weird because of infection. Maybe I think it's infection. I think maybe this person is prone to maybe not sanitizing properly, or like I said, this was post tattoo, so it wasn't my setup or the sanitation or anything. It was something afterwards, and I do think I went in too deep. That's what she said. And because I'm still learning. So again, maybe this person is still a little bit juvenile or doesn't maybe do the best, and maybe that's why you want to go to them because maybe they're a little cheaper. Let me just say, I do these tattoos myself because I really want to, because they're small. I trust myself. I think I've been tattooing for generations after generation. But the big ones, the ones that really mean something, I will always get done by a professional. And when I mean professional, I'm talking like not cheap. All right. I don't go cheap. I don't go cheap on myself. Okay. So don't go cheap. It's something that lasts forever. Save yourself the cheapness and put your money together a little bit longer and go to somebody fucking awesome. Like it's going to be on there forever, buddy. So don't go cheap. Look at cut the cord. They're like, cut this fucking person out. Like, do not do it. Okay. Do not do it. All right. What do you got for me, Rio? Question: when will I stop this drug addiction? I don't really know how to answer that. Like, that's a oh, there. Okay. I don't actually know if I can answer that question because it's all controlled by you. Okay. So, what I am going to do is I'm going to pull from this deck and And I'm going to see, what do you have to say for Ryu and her addiction? Okay, so the first thing I got, there's moth right here, but the first thing I got from Spirit, it says mystery, concealment, and illusion. The first thing I really channel from Spirit was that when you, the how you're going to get rid of this or when you're going to get rid of this is when you realize that it's an illusion. You don't need it. You don't want it. It's not something that is necessary for you anymore. So when... Oh, no, that's fine. You can still ask this question. It's all good. But I'm just saying there's not really an easy way to answer it because you will fix the problem when you're ready to. Okay. So there's the sun. Okay. You got happiness, energy, comfort, healing, joy. Okay. So that would be an affirmation that you are going to overcome something. Okay. And then we have rain with cleansing, purification, and hydration. Okay. With the water lily. And then pine tree, vitality, longevity, and perseverance. Okay. So basically, and then harvest, determination, hard work. So I think when you, or how you can get rid of this, or when you do, it's when you decide that you need to put some very hard work into it, because it's going to be something that is going to take a really long time. There seems to be some type of cleansing process that you're going to have to go through. So there's obviously like a very intense detox that you'll have to go through. Okay. And again, when you're ready to heal, you will, like when you're ready to go and live a different life, you will. So, I mean, I guess, give it your best shot, Ryu. Do what you can, buddy. You'll jump when you're ready to jump. What do you mean? No problem, Ryu. What the hell's happening to you, Danny? You need to clear your house, man. Fucking get up, clear that bitch, open up your windows. You got something in your house. Ew. Oh, okay. You don't actually feel that way? I was like, do I have to banish this thing out of your house? All right, people. I'm going to do my last and final message. Oh my gosh, I made homemade dumpling soup today. I didn't make the dumplings, but like I put the soup together. I got bean sprouts and everything. Oh my God. I made the broth from scratch. Oh, I'm so... Oh, I roasted almonds too the other night. Oh my God. I've been doing some seriously weird, like, experimental cooking. I tried to make a chocolate bar the other day. It didn't work out. I seem to have made some type of weird tasting fudge. I don't know how. So I'm making chocolate bars now, apparently. Oh yeah, I might be getting a moonshine making machine. Just gonna be doing a whole lot of experimenting over here, people. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, here we go. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I thought that was you, Phoenix. I'm like, did you mean to write that? Okay, whoa. Oh, and I will be around tomorrow because I don't give a shit about Easter Sunday. No offense if anybody else does, but I don't care about it. So I will be around tomorrow. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so last message here. We have candle magic in reverse. Okay, which is making me believe, and then we've got this watchtower here. We have two watchtowers all of a sudden, one upright and one in reverse. So I feel like it started in the autumn season and it wrapped up in winter. Okay. There is fire involved. I don't know, maybe somebody wanted to like burn your house down. I don't know if you're having like mishaps with fire. Could have like left your flat iron plugged in or your curling iron plugged in, or you left your stove on or something, or you have been leaving your stove on, or you've been careless with fire. That's the spell. That's the spell. That's the spell. Somebody wanted you or your protective space to be burned down. So they did fire magic. And then they put it in the air. But now we've got, okay, so we have In Bulk as the last card, and we're in that season now. And it was in reverse, which makes, and then we've got Winter. It makes me feel like it couldn't break the winter In Bulk barrier. So I feel like collective just got on the other side of something. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the incubation card, okay, and the clearance card. So I feel like that spirit kind of saying like you have been protected or you are protected from this and it's cleared now, or you've cleared it away. And then witch with healer in reverse. So this was some type of, magical energy, okay, that put something in the air with candle magic and wanted something of yours to burn down. I just heard too, if you just recently moved, and this is just an analogy, if you recently moved, it could have been because there was a spell or some type of fire hex put on where you lived, and by moving, you broke the hex. And I'm getting Yellow Wolf again, and all he's saying in my head is, "Don't forget me, don't forget me, don't forget me, don't forget me." I don't know if there's somebody that like you big city lives in the big city that you broke up with or something. Yes, 6 of Cups. You're not even thinking about this person anymore. You ended it. Okay, so this is somebody that you dated or somebody who wanted to date you, like totally superficial. Whoever this person is. Okay, what is that? Fat boy. Ha! Okay, so they could be overweight. They could just just be greedy. Like just in a way where I mean, it's not greed, it's gluttony. So it's like, but they're, gluttony is greed of food, just shoving it in. But it comes in different ways though. That's the thing, is it does come in. Gluttony is people will make themselves sick. Okay. And it's almost like that's what this person is doing. Like they're willing to almost hurt you or hurt themselves to the point of getting sick. So you ended it. I don't know. Somebody's done something that the way the universe sees it is very disturbing. Lucky number 13 in reverse. And then, wow. Okay. So, all right. Something just okay, so it's obviously this. All right. So there was this analogy that came up recently about a fake contract where somebody was trying to get you to sign a contract for a minimum of a year. Okay. And the minimum of a year would have been just enough time to completely throw you off your path. Okay. But they got caught. Okay. And it's like the universe busted them for doing something to you over and over and over again. And now they were coming to do it one more time. And if they did it this last time, because they've done it before, and if they did it this last time, it's almost as if you were going to die. Like that would have been the end. There was not going to be any more. There's no more space for you. That's the thing, is we're here through our karma, through the karma that we create, and through the karma that was created through our past lives, creates the world around us. Now, if somebody is illusioned enough to think that they can do black magic over top of somebody's karma, thus removing the karma from somebody's path, it would technically leave them in death's energy, because without that karma, that person has nothing. They're just out there by themselves, like a ship sinking. Okay. So whoever is responsible for this magic comes from this world where, the big city dreaming, it's almost like they don't really know real life. They, because if they did, they most certainly wouldn't be doing black magic. If they had any correct bone in their body about fate, destiny, their mission, they wouldn't have done a single fucking thing to you. That's why the witch is in reverse, because she isn't really a witch. You know what I mean? Like she is, but she's not attached to mission. She's not doing it for the greater good. She's not helping. She's hurting. She's fat. She can't stop doing something. And she's gonna eat until she explodes. Okay. Which is why the energy didn't work. Because it's desperate. She's pulling at desperate strings, and the strings are breaking because she's been pulling them this whole time, right? creating illusions because she's abusive. It kind of seems like she's trying to, whoever this is, they're trying to play it like they're trying to switch the roles around. Like whatever it is that they're doing, they're trying to put onto you. They're trying to put some shit on collective. Okay. And now they seem to be having nightmares about it. They seem to be up at night now thinking about all these things that they did, which is why they're trying to do something again. I think, I don't really understand what kind of analogy that this would be, but it almost seems like a serial killer, like they're just about to get caught and they accidentally left a victim alive. You're that victim alive and they want to come into the hospital where you're healing and kill you, because you're going to identify them, who attacked you. And they did it, they did it rough. It's almost like now I'm getting, Place Beyond the Pines. He goes to rob those banks. Like he's in such desperate energy. He gets caught and it kills him because he can't stop robbing the banks. Right? It's like this person, they can't stop. They're getting the wrong information. They're being told to attack you when they need to stop. Right? Like nobody in their right mind and good energy that is flowing with the universe would be told to attack anybody. You would be told to stand up for yourself. But unless there's some motherfucker in your face shooting and yelling and whatever, you should just be cool, calm, and collected. I mean, there's no reason to be pushing your energy out. There's no reason for this person to be pushing their energy out to you. They're stretching something out way too thin. And I think that's why now they're getting caught. Because they push that, that last robbery. They do something because, again, there is greed here. It's like greed with gluttony. I know it is. I know they're fucking greedy. And they're doing something behind somebody's back. They're a fat asshole and they know they are. Okay? Time and time again, heavy blockages. Like this person has massive blockages, which is why they're trying to block you. And they're never going to stop. There's witchcraft right there. They're never going to stop. Like they don't want to. They're just going to keep going and keep going and keep going. And that's where it's like they're walking the plank. They're walking to their own death. Doing this. They're trying to intimidate you. Map change. And it's going to fuck them instead. As that Mars energy, they're so angry. They're aggressive. And that's why this is that kind of person where I was like, those people that are like, you finally, unleash how you've been feeling. And they look at you like, that's a little aggressive. You need help. You need to go on pills. You're angry. You know what that is? A narcissist. You're looking at a real one and not liking what they see. All right. The contemplation station stalking you. When you walked away, it changed everything. Pluto energy. This is intense. House of Scorpio. Dealing with your power. How people deal with your power. Okay. And then there's karma right there. How somebody cannot deal with your karma. Somebody cannot handle the things that are lined up for you. So they try to take them. And like the contemplation station, like they sit there and contemplate it before they do it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I can do this, but do I want to? But I can, but should I? And it's just like, oh. I just looked at Freddie and I feel like they're getting like this person's dream. They're not dreaming anymore. They're in nightmares. Somebody is in nightmares. And you know what Freddie does? Freddie kills people in their dreams. And if they die in their dreams, they're dead in real life. Okay. So I feel like right now, whatever it is that's happening to them, they're being attacked in their dreams. And I don't think they want to dream anymore. I think they're scared to dream. because I think they know that if something bad happens to them in their dreams, they're going to die in real life for what they did to you. They're watching you. They're stalking you. Look at, you know who this like, you know what I'm talking about. It's this energy is either for you or not. And that's the thing, is like, you might have suspected it. You might have suspected that somebody was taking your energy, that somebody was taking your karma, that somebody was purposely fucking you because they could. Okay. And wanting to set your house on fire, wanting you to lose what little you do have. Okay. You might have felt overly paranoid about fire or leaving your apartment. You might not have, you might have been wanting to stay close to home. You might have been double checking things plugged in and stuff, thinking that, you're going to have an electric fire or something like that. Okay. And then there's family. I feel like there's a direct attack from a family member. And like, it says sexual partner because the thing is that family is so disgusting that majority of your abuse happens within the four walls that you were born into. Okay. And they will control you with that abuse for your whole life. But then you also have to remember, if they're trying to control you with this abuse, they're now having flashbacks and nightmares of what they did to you. Okay. They know death is coming for them. They know it is. Like, in Hereditary, she kills her own fucking daughter. Okay, there's Michael Myers, Halloween. Like I said, I feel like this started in fall. Okay, because it says autumn. Halloween is in autumn. Okay? Like, I feel like this is something that somebody's been trying to burn your house down for quite a while. Oh, and look at, the treehouse gets set on fire. Look at, that person's on fire. That treehouse gets set on fire in Hereditary. Like, there's definitely a fire there. And then there's Michael Myers, where I feel like that's this energy. They are representing Michael in a way where they're chasing you around like you're Laurie. Okay, and they're going to keep trying to intimidate you, and they're going to keep walking around with that knife and trying to scare you and trying to stalk you and trying to light your house on fire. It's almost like if they light your house on fire, then you're going to come running out. Maybe they're trying to take away, I don't know, maybe you won't talk to them. Again, it's fucking freaky. And there's Witch again in reverse. So, like, this is a very nasty, nasty feminine energy playing with fire. I just heard playing with fire. And they think they're protected, and I don't really think they are. And the thing is that they keep trying and trying and trying. They're trying to do something to you like it's a fucking job. Okay? And they keep trying and trying and trying. And the thing is that they're getting tricked. They're getting tricked themselves. It's almost like, again, at the puppeteer, like, it's like something is using them to attack you. They're getting played. They don't even understand the hostility that they feel towards you is a fucking joke. It doesn't exist. There is no hostility. It's been created, an illusion. And then they actually went through with it. Wow. As if they were some type of martyr themselves. Okay. Fucking losers. Yeah, die for your cause. Yeah, you die for yours. You take it so fucking seriously, like somebody's like gonna die for their mother or something like that. Like, all right, yeah, die for the bitch who actually killed their daughter. Good job. How about you let her feel that guilt? How about that? And because that's the thing, is like, when parents fuck up or when people fuck up, let them feel that guilt. Don't try to take it away from them. Don't try to make them feel better. They need to feel the guilt of what they fucking did. They deserve that. All right. And there's the Phantom of the Opera with Friday the 13th and Jason. And The Call. Okay. There's the Babadook. Okay. So what's really weird is I saw this card in my third eye today. What was I doing? Oh, I think I was putting my remotes away. I was cleaning up my room and I saw this card. I heard The Call. And then there's this movie called The Call with the bitch from Gothica. Okay, she's in the movie, and it's about a girl who gets kidnapped by a very twisted fucking dude who has a sexual relationship with his sister, and his sister dies. So he goes around killing women and like dresses them up to look like his sister. Again with the brother, Michael. I don't know if this is somebody's brother. Somebody's brother trying to burn their sister's house down? Because of the mother? Nosferatu. Gremlins and dinner. Okay, so listen. I don't know if this is a warning. Yeah, this is a warning. Okay, you got somebody out there could possibly want to burn your house down right now. They're going to say that they're going to come over and cook you dinner. It's going to be a dinner that changes your life. Oh my God, something to do with Greece? And then you have to fight for your life? I don't know. This is a huge fucking warning, man. This is creepy. Yeah. Oof. Somebody's got it bad for you. It's not even like bad for you. It's like bad. Yeah, bad for you. They're mad about you. Like, why do I feel like this would make it on an episode of like, who the bleep did I marry? You know, it's like somebody just, I don't know. I'm getting this really weird vibe from a man that somebody just, and my blinds just moved. What the fuck? Okay, so I don't know if somebody has an ex-boyfriend that's going to come back. If it went bad with them, like I'm talking like if they were abusive, drug addict, they might say that they're sober now, 5-step program or 10-step program, I'm not sure what it is. Come over. I don't know. It's you? No, Rio, it's mixed, but not in a good way. Oh, I thought you said it's me, but not in a good way. Well, it's a 20-step program? Jesus Christ, 20 steps? 20? I thought it was like a 10-step program, 12 steps maybe. 20. Oh, my God, that's a lot of steps. Whatever. I don't know. Be careful. Okay? Something going on behind your back on the bottom of the deck. I don't know. It's definitely something very creepy that somebody is they're lurking around you. I don't know. I feel like it's a really weird episode of like Forensic Files or something that you're gonna end up on. Okay, this could be, oh, you know, if you do move somewhere, this could be like a neighbor that says, hey, can I come over and make you dinner? Or hey, do you want to come over? I'll make you dinner or something like that. Trust me, I mean, some people will burn their own house down. I don't really know why, but I don't know. Be very careful. There's some type of fire. And recently, my sister, oh my God, for the last like month now since we moved in, she keeps leaving the stove on. And we have a new stove and she's dyslexic and it takes a while. So, but there's like this little light that comes on to let you know if there's a burner on or if the stove is on. And like she's done it like 4 or 5 times now. And I'm like, God damn it, Courtney. But like there's never anything around. So it's, I'm right there. So I'm like, thank God, I'm right there. She used to do this thing all the time where she thought she left the flat iron plugged in all the time. So she would always text me, call me, did I leave the flat iron on? I don't know. Did you check? Like, oh God, she's so fucking ADHD with that shit. So, when I go to leave the house, call me paranoid. But honestly, there's been a lot of like random fires caught on people's cameras with like leaving chargers plugged in. I left my Sirius satellite radio plugged into my car and that caught fire. Okay. There was no active power to it, but again, because it's plugged into the battery has life. Okay. So if you've got anything plugged into your car in that little pluggy thing, pull it out. Okay. Don't leave it in there because it can run the battery. Okay. Especially if it's got a little light attached to it. All right. Be careful. There's a warning here. And you know that it's because it's an analogy. It's going to come through different. Okay. It just seems to be something to do with fire. Okay. And I definitely know that I've been around fire magic, somebody doing fire magic against me my whole life. I've talked about the random fires that I've been a part of. Luckily, there hasn't been direct actual, damage done to me per se, only like first degree burns from trying to put the fires out. But, completely accidental, nothing obnoxious, right? It's just what they would call a fluke sometimes. Okay. And those flukes are random things that you leave plugged in. I mean, especially if you've got fish tanks or something like my fish tank is on a block. So what a block is it actually is like an extension cord, but with a series of input, right? And it's got its own source. So it's got its own fuse. So if anything blows that's plugged in, it just shuts the block down as opposed to, go right to the plug. And, you can there's definitely different things that you can do. I unplug everything for the most part, minus the big things, but even my humidifiers and lights or chargers, even these guys, they're both on a block too, just in case anything happens to their lamps or something. It'll just blow the block instead of causing any power damage or electricity damage. You might just you could have old breakers or something, right? And I don't want to call it a fluke that your house is going to burn down because of something that you didn't notice, right? I want to call it a fluke that you noticed something and shut it down quick. Okay. And that's the thing is like, in my last apartment, we had rats in the wall and I was always so worried that the rats were going to chew something or they were going to start something and there was squirrels in the roof right above us and raccoons would crawl in there sometimes. And my fear was that something was going to happen with an animal and then the animal was going to start the fire or something, right? So I got a camera for my house and I just went, look at that, Homeland. Like I'm talking like I think somebody's home is in a little bit of danger. And I just put that camera on when I left. And, if I was a little bit paranoid that day, like look at High Priestess, right? Like if my High Priestess was going off a little bit that day and I felt a little bit paranoid about my home, then I just made sure the camera was on. And if I had to look at it every fucking 5 minutes to see if I could see smoke, I looked at it every fucking 5 minutes. At this point in time, I think people are so hard on themselves when it comes to paranoia, but what you got to realize is that that's your things, that's your stuff. Okay, that's your life. For some people, that's all they have is their apartment or their things. Okay, and the one thing you're going to want to do is protect that. And the one thing you can do is get a camera. Okay, or a really good smoke detector that has a camera or something like that, or and just be, especially like there's heaters going and stuff, like just be a little bit more cautious. It's not about being paranoid, it's about being cautious. Walk around, make sure everything's turned off, make sure, just in case, you never know, like. Exactly. Okay. I was fucking worried about the squirrels. I know they chew. I know their teeth are very much like rats. Okay. So but really, they just actually really wanted to sleep. That was more their home. And then they would get up and go in the morning. It was weird. It was the rats that really I was worried about, the damage with the rats. But I mean, nothing happened. There's boundaries. Look at that athame. Like, there definitely is a truth out there that maybe somebody is just not activating their paranoia button the way they should. Saying that that's just paranoia. That's just paranoia. Like, nothing's going to happen. Well, if you're being urged that something could happen, I mean, you're not oblivious to the world. Okay, there's Pet Cemetery. Do you really want your pet dying while you're at work? Because you can't resurrect it. Okay. And my friend, her dad, their house burnt down in bumfuck nowhere. So they like, fucking firefighters didn't even get out there in time. And their potbelly pig got trapped and killed. Oh my God, he was the cutest potbelly pig. He was this little black pig. Oh my God, he was so cute. And the dog, they had a little wiener dog, and the pig died. And I think they had a couple birds. Birds died, smoke. It was so fucking sad. Like, her dad was just devastated of that pig. Oh my God, he loved that fucking pig. She was so cute. Oh, her little belly. Anyways, it was just devastating. It was really hard to watch my friend's family go through it too. Like, the animals, that was the worst part, was the animals, losing the animals. Like, so maybe this is something, maybe it's not even about, like, I mean, there's a lot of witchcraft, but use the witchcraft as an analogy of, like, maybe there's some negative energy around you. Look at that, the family, another fire, like there's a negligent family member that you live with that likes to fall asleep with cigarettes in their mouth or something, could just ruin it for everybody. Yeah, I heard that about Irish Springs. Somebody said to just, get the bars of soap. And I mean, I don't have rats here, so that's okay. But definitely heard some scratching in the walls. I mean, because where I live is kind of like in the woods now. Not really in the woods, but there's more, the river's right there, and there's a lot of forestry. So I was definitely hearing some scratches in the walls. And I'm like, fuck. Honestly, my sister has multiple clients in this town that have rats in their walls because these old houses, right? But normally people have their houses cleared off and sealed off that even if there is a rat in the walls, it's never going to get through. But in my last place, there were so many open holes from plumbers and electricians, and right, that the rats just came through the holes. So I had to do a lot of work with filling up the holes, right? Yeah, that's what I heard. Somebody said to shave it, to get one of those cheese graters and just grate it all up or whatever. I didn't have to do it. I just used steel wool and good tuck tape, and I kept them out of my apartment. So, but anyways, they get into your walls and they chew and they chew and they chew and they chew. Okay. So maybe somebody's in an old house. If you're hearing scratches in the walls, that could be vermin or something eating and scratching and biting, and so just be very, very careful. Okay. Maybe want to get yourself an extinguisher for your house. Okay, we had one, saved us from an oven fire once that happened. Again, just something really freak that happened with the element. Didn't have anything to do with my sister and I cooking or anything. Like, again, old appliances, old electric work, just kindling for a fire. Okay, so peace out. Be very safe out there, people. And like I said, I will be around tomorrow. Okay, I don't care that it's Good Friday. I'll still be here. It's just like any other Friday to me. Okay, so if you want to be around, check that out. Make sure you hit the notifications. And I will be putting up some short readings. Um, okay, Ryu, I do want to put some short readings up. So I don't know if I'm going to put those up tonight or tomorrow, but I'm not going to do any channeled messages because I'm pretty sure I just got them all out for you guys. All right, so there are two huge warnings today, definitely. So pay attention, be aware. Take one last look around before you go out and party all night. Okay, just in case. Keep those fingers crossed. Knock on wood, and we will see you tomorrow. Thank you, Danny, for your awesome moderation. Thank you, everybody, for liking the video. Thank you for subscribing. And remember, we've got the 13th moon with the Zodiac readings going on over there, so check that out. And yeah, I will see you when I see y'all. All right, peace, homies.